Welcome back to the second half of this morning's Gone Outdoors. Kyle Agri and Scott Brewer of Brewer Agri Outdoors talking hunting, talking fishing, and talking anything you can do outdoors right here on Kello News Talk and KWSN in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the mighty 790 KFGO Fargo. We want to welcome back a friend of ours, Mr. Sam Soholt of Public Land Tees. Sam has got stuff going on, and we wanted to make sure we got him on the air. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me back on.
You bet. You bet. The timing, I think, is going to be perfect for this because you've got an event happening this week coming up, and I would just love to make sure all of our listeners know about it. Tell us a little bit about your Stamp It Forward Duck Ruck.
Yeah, so we started this in 2019, and basically the whole concept is we raise as much money as we can, and with 100% of the money that we raise, we go out and we buy federal duck stamps. And I know that might seem odd, but it's been a way to educate people on one of the easiest ways to get involved in conservation, since 98% of the purchase price of a duck stamp by law has to be spent on conservation.
I love that. I love that. And this is the federal duck stamp program, correct?
Yeah. So anyone over the age of 16, if you're a waterfowl hunter, you have to buy the duck stamp. It's just part of the deal when you're going waterfowl hunting. But the cool thing about it that I've talked a lot about is it's the only thing that you don't have to actually hold a license or be a member of anything or go through a course. You can literally just spend the $25 and know that 98% of that is going to be spent back into habitat, which is pretty sweet.
Hey, Sam, approximately, and I know it all depends on how much people donate, but approximately how many duck stamps are you going to be able to purchase?
So the goal this year, in 2023, we started doing the Duck Ruck. So I walked 100 miles that fall, and you guys had me on to talk about it. Last year, I blew up my Achilles, so I didn't do much walking last fall. And then this year, going to do a 50-mile ruck in one day is the plan. And the goal this year is to raise $50,000 to buy duck stamps with. So that would purchase 2,000 duck stamps, and then we roll one fundraiser into another, and we start giving all of those stamps away through merchandise sales on our website, because $5 from everything we sell, we donate right back into conservation. So it's just a way to kind of keep that ball rolling and raise as much money as we can.
I love that. You are so creative in terms of fundraising and getting that money to where it needs to be for habitat and conservation. Kudos to you for being able to come up with these things. And first, I got two questions actually. And first off, it is 50 miles in one day. That's a big undertaking. Have you been like training? You've been doing the Rocky thing, running up and down the steps and getting ready for this?
I've been doing weighted vest walking pretty much every day just to keep my body in it, and so I can walk. I haven't been doing crazy amounts of miles because I've been trying to save my leg that is still recovering. But I think I'll be fine. It'll be more of a mental game than a physical game by the time I get done with it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, but there's that physical and mental aspect of getting through that 50-mile walk. So.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, right? A ruck is a march, a walk. And
Yep.
Tell us a little more, because I'm really curious about this. Where is this going to be happening that you're going to be doing this walk?
Yeah, so I did a little research, and so duck stamp dollars go to a lot of things. But in 1956, they started doing small wetland acquisitions with the duck stamp dollars. So that's waterfowl production areas for anybody listening. And that's all open to the public hunting. And so the original waterfowl production area is only a couple hours from Fargo, where I live. And so I am going to, 2 years ago, I kind of did a 100-mile hike across the prairie, started in North Dakota, migrated, if you will, to South Dakota, and finished at one of the national refuges. But this year, I'm going to park the bus at the McCarlson waterfowl production area, which was the first one ever bought with duck stamp dollars. And then I'm going to do a 5-mile loop kind of out and around the waterfowl production area 10 times throughout. It'll probably take me between 16 and 18 hours to finish. But that's going to cut down on the amount of logistics I have to figure out for people leapfrogging me in vehicles and keep me hydrated and fed.
Hey, Sam, are you going to be doing anything live, like Facebook Live or anything like that, so people can kind of follow along?
Yeah, so both on mostly on Instagram, so at Public Land Tees or at Sam Soholt, and then on Facebook, just at Public Land Tees. I'm going to be kind of going live throughout the entire day, off and on, just keeping people updated on how far we've gone, how much money we've raised. We kicked off donations on Tuesday, on the 16th of September. So as of recording, or as of this show, we're over $6,500 raised, and just getting started.
That is awesome. That leads me right into the next question, Sam, and that is, how can our listeners help if they want to be a part of this? Where do they go to contribute? How do they make a difference?
Yeah, so we've got some really cool stuff going on this year. I wanted to give people, make it worth their while to donate. So if you go to publiclandtees.com/duckruck, you can make a donation there and know that all of that money will get spent on duck stamps. And regardless of the amount of money people donate, whether it's 5, 10, 25, 100 or more dollars, you get entered in to win a bunch of prizes that we have to give away, which includes 5 cases of Migra ammunition, a Banish 12 shotgun suppressor, Deke feet, which are inserts for wading boots and waders from a company called Sheep Feet. We've got a set of forward waders from First Light. But then the really cool thing is that if you donate $100, you get a free OnX Elite membership. So the first 250 people to donate 100 get a $100 value OnX Elite membership. And then if you donate $500 or more, you get the OnX membership, plus you get a free Silencer Central Solo 22 suppressor as long as you're 21 and qualify in that. So we wanted to make it easy for people to want to give and know that all the money is going back.
Absolutely. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that OnX Elite membership, that contains multiple platforms. That's like the top dog.
Yeah. The Elite membership is the top dog, and it's good for a 1-year membership. So if anybody listening is already an Elite member, you can donate the $100. I'll send you a code to your email, and then whenever that's about to expire, you just use the code and you get another year for free.
Fantastic. I love it. I love what you're doing, Sam. I love that you're making it fun, that you're being creative, and all in the end, it's money going for habitat and conservation. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. And thank you really for making a difference out there in the natural resources and our in all of it. It makes a difference for all of us who enjoy the outdoors. So thank you for that.
Well, I just appreciate you guys having me on and letting me tell the story. That's the most fun.
Hey, we've got just like 10 seconds left. Sam, give us that website one more time.
Yep, publiclandtees.com/duckruck.
Awesome. Sam Soholt, Public Land Tees. Great hearing from him. And folks, we've got a whole lot more Gone Outdoors yet ahead of us. So don't go away. We're going to take a quick break right now, and we'll be right back.
Looking for somewhere to get all your fishing information in one place? OnX Fish Midwest has something for you. Search for new fishing areas with filtering features such as species, abundance, trophy potential, lake survey info, regulations, and area insights are just a click away.
Getting to your target lake has never been easier with access points and public land ownership clearly marked on OnX Fish. Mark and customize waypoints and weather for your exact location. Use code BA Outdoors to get 20% off OnX Fish Midwest at onxmaps.com.